Hello Aquarius, this is your reading for January 14th through 20th. Welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time. So we're going to jump right in. You know, I don't really do that much talking. So, Spirit, Guardian Angel, Divine Energy, Universal Energy, what do you have for Aquarius for January 14th through 20th? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance within this space. As above, so below. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what the overall energy is. Something from the past is coming back. This could be your own energy bringing something back in from the past, meaning that you're thinking about someone from the past or something from the past, okay, and how it didn't work out, okay? But because it didn't work out, or how can I say this? Because it didn't work out, because it didn't flourish, you're going to learn something. Okay, you're going to have to make a judgment. It gives you some sort of awakening or some sort of understanding about yourself and the path that you're taking. Okay, so numerology. It comes up to 4, and that talks about you building stability. You're doing the initial work for something bigger for yourself. Okay, mentally, like understanding something, moving forward, you know. It's like your first win for yourself. Those really want to come out. Those are the same ones. They're telling me to switch these. Okay. Alright, Aquarius, you may be confused about the past. That's what we just talked about with the moon card being here, okay? Okay. The moon card being reversed talks about not taking risks, not being risky, not understanding. It also talks about being confused. So especially with the Ace of Swords being here, it's like you don't have the knowledge to move forward. You didn't get your closure, okay? And the moon card talks about confusion. So you're cutting through that confusion, or trying to cut through that confusion. But I'm getting this image of like a wobbly sword. So you're having a hard time concentrating or focusing because you don't really know. All right. So the focus of this week is trying to turn this card upright, right? So you can reflect and make the changes that you need to make based on what has happened. All right, there we go. So we start off here with justice, okay? And it's so important for you to find balance through strength. Because it just feels like both of these are supposed to go together. So I'm going to do that. You need to find balance through strength. Okay. I feel like you want for things to be fair. And you want to release this past energy or past problems and move forward and feel more confident in yourself so you can do things. Something didn't grow. And for some reason, you're holding on to it. You're holding on to it because you feel like there's more that you can do. I don't feel that way. And that's why this brings up the 4 of Swords in reverse, because it brings up, it's coming back up where there should be a rest, where it should be over, where it should be done, where you should leave it where it lies. Okay. But you feel like you missed out on something. There's something you could have done. It's almost in your mind to focus on it, to see if you could bring it back. This person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could also be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't feel like this person wants to work on that with you. Okay, you have this idea of a reemergence, but I just, yeah, I don't see it. I don't see the confidence there. I don't see the care there. And it may be more of just needing someone next to you than the emotional connection that you have with this person. Okay. So you may try to contact this person again. I feel like you're going to get even more frustrated. You're not going to get the answers that you want to try to balance yourself out, and that's not fair. Yeah. It's time for you to release yourself. And that's how you win. By releasing this from your mind. By letting it go. Starting anew, transforming yourself to something different. Stop watching this person. Okay? This may be a person that's watching you. You need to listen to your intuition and what you know is that nothing is going to start again. If you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, they're telling me like it's very similar to a internet relationship or a Instagram relationship where you may message someone, but it doesn't mean that you're together or anything is going to happen with it. I think it's just a communication thing. Okay. But you're trying to keep the momentum up, and you're so enthralled in it that you can't see otherwise. Yep, justice in reverse. You can't see otherwise. You can't see the unfairness that is presented in you carrying this on, pretty much. Okay, it's like you're biased. You only see what you want to see. So now comes the revelation. Okay, I feel like you want to work on these relationships, but it's so important for you to work on yourself. It's time for you to make better judgments. What's in the past is in the past, Aquarius. Okay? And there's no direction here. You do want to work on a relationship, but it's so important for you to let all this other stuff go, because it's not going to get you where you want, right? There's too many. It's interesting because I feel like whatever this is not connected to you in the way that you're connected to it. And once you leave this alone and focus on yourself and the things that you really need, or the people that you really want in your life, then you'll find them. You'll naturally gravitate towards them. Okay? So it's time to release yourself because you're not compatible. Understand the lessons. Okay? Understand your glory, who you are, your sunshine. Maybe focus on your child and yourself, or children and yourself, and make the changes in your life that you want. The Wheel of Fortune comes up in reverse because it talks about misfortune. And sometimes misfortune happens, but you have to have that awakening to make that transformation and those better choices in your life. It causes you to stand up reevaluate your values and morals and what it is that you want in a relationship and something that is stable. It's going to be a consistent fight mentally, because I feel like you're going to kind of travel back into this energy, but you have the understanding, the knowledge to know when that happens, so you can retract yourself back, you know, back to where you should be. Because if you go into any of these, I feel like you're just trying to win at this point. It's superficial, it's a dream, and it's gonna lack that fulfillment even if you get there to any of these places, because it's not what's for you. There's not a connection here with the Lovers in reverse. There's not that connection that you're actually looking for. Okay? Oh, this was not happy. I don't like it. But be careful about taking risky behavior by blocking out the knowledge that you know. You know, I feel like you know these things and you understand these things, but you feel like you can change it, or there's something that you can do, and I don't feel like there is really. Okay? Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in physical reality. That's true. It is true, but I just feel like you need to manifest it correctly. Right now, you don't have the direction. There's too much chaos. There's no order. You can't manifest something where there is no order. There is no draw spiritually towards any of these things. It's just like your wants, right? It's inconsistent. That's what the Moon card talks about. It feels like your instincts, your instincts are not, you're not using the right instincts. It's like the ego instincts, not like your intuition instincts that you're using. Okay? All of this red in this card just reminds me of like passion and want and need and like desire, and not clarity of mind, which is what you actually need to focus on during this time. Okay, wedding in reverse. Yeah, it feels to me like overindulging in dreams, being a dreamer, not looking at things in a very reasonable, realistic way. Feeling like you lost your true love when really it wasn't your true love. I feel like it's just a physical connection, or not wanting to be lonely. It's something like that. This could be the one. Okay, thinking that you've met your partner that you desire. Okay, and I feel like I feel like you're going over the past. It's very much time for you to move forward. And if you remember, your number was 4, and it talks about initial work into moving towards what's for you. And first you have to learn what you needed to learn from the past. Okay, figure out what's working for you and what's not. And this is not working for you. So what's working for you is clarity, knowledge, and understanding. And that's what you need to move towards. Okay. Where there's conflict, where there's struggle against what it is that you want, you're not feeling like you're getting what you need. You're not feeling like nothing is coming off of the ground with these two individuals. This could be one person. It's time for you to move towards somewhere that has abundance, right? So you can accomplish these things, so they can be upright. All right. So thank you so much for listening, Aquarius, and I will see you next week. I love you so much. Let's meet again for more self-discovery. Love and light to you and yours. Bye-bye.